Is something specific you wanted to talk about?
I'd like to talk about.
Huh?
I'd like to talk about what I'm having so much difficulty with. Some of the stuff that was said
Can you speak a little louder, please?
I'd like to talk about what we talked about yesterday.
Uh-huh.
That dissolved into fighting.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yesterday, you made it clear that you don't want me involved in your private life. You don't want me seeing these messages between you and whoever. And what I don't know won't hurt me. And I said to you, that's not the agreement that I made with, that is the agreement you want with me, that I can do whatever and as long as you don't know about it. But that's not the agreement I made with you.
What agreement did we make?
Well, it's not what I want.
Okay.
That's not what I want.
Yeah.
I just because I don't know about it doesn't mean it's not hurting me.
Uh-huh.
And doesn't mean that it's okay for me.
Uh-huh.
And I specifically said, well, are you flirting with people? And it's like the more I ask questions like that, the more defensive you get, the more upset you get, and it's a cycle because then I get more paranoid because I feel like you're hiding things from me. And I've just never been in this situation before where my partner is like so secretive.
Okay.
So I asked you yesterday.
Yeah.
Are you doing things online?
Yeah.
That if I did see them, I would be upset about.
Yeah.
The answer is yeah.
The answer is yes, because you're upset of shit that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna assign me, like you did yesterday, you're gonna assign meaning to it that's not there. So yes, I am doing stuff that's gonna upset you because you get upset over stuff that is like it has no relevance on mine or your relationship or to things that you should get upset about. So yeah, I'm doing things that you're going to get upset about, and that's why I don't want you to know, because the other thing is I don't want to have to think, is this going to upset her? No, I don't want to think like that. I don't want my thinking to be moderated by what's going to bother you.
Okay, but when you're in a relationship, there's certain things that you do and certain things you don't do because you're in a relationship. And what I don't know, because I don't know you well enough, is what you find acceptable to do in a relationship.
I already told you the parameters of our relationship. I told you that I'm not gonna exchange bodily fluids with someone else. I told you that. I told you that I'm committed to you. I'm committed to our relationship. I want to be with you for the rest of our life, and I'm not going to do anything that's going to hurt you. I'm not trying to replace you. I'm not trying to augment you. I'm not doing that. But I also have shit to do, right? I have communications, and however I have to do it, I don't want it to be that I have to go through this filter of what's going to make you feel good or bad. I just don't want to do that. I can't. I can't function. I can't think like that. Do you understand that?
I do, but I don't know what.
Okay, so here's the thing. You are supposed to trust me. You're supposed to trust that I love you, that I want to be with you. I'm not trying to replace you. I'm not trying to be with other women.
Yeah,
Okay, just trust that, and within those parameters, we'll be fine. But if you don't trust that, and you want to look at all that shit I do to see if there's something in there that could hurt you, then it's not going to work. This is not going to work, and there's no end to it. Because then you're going to just look at all my shit and kind of like filter it. Oh, is there something in there that could hurt me? Does he have feelings for some other woman? How does he mean this? Fuck that shit. I'm not living like that. You either trust me and you want to be with me and know that I want to be with you, or you don't. And you just make yourself miserable.
I can trust you and want to be with you and know that you want to be with me and want to understand what your behavior is like.
It's not behavior. My behavior is me and you here with me. I'm not going out and I'm not going out and partying or whatever. I'm not going out and I'm here with you.
I understand that, but your online behavior is what you do. It's a part of you.
This is okay. So we're talking about private and public stuff. Public stuff, the public stuff you already scrutinized the fuck out of, right? Okay, nothing I can do about that because it's public. My private stuff, I'm not going to have you do it. I'm not going to have you do it. I can't live like that.
I'm asking you so that I know, because I have a right to know what kind of relationship I'm in.
I told you you're in a relationship with me. It's just like I'm not trying to replace you. I'm not trying to.
You're not listening to me. You're so angry.
Yes, I'm very angry. I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel like I've been sabotaged.
And you cannot put yourself in my shoes.
No, because you know why? Because I don't think like that. I don't think, oh, is she doing something that's going to hurt me? Is she trying to cheat on me? Is she trying to be with someone else? I don't think like that. You know why? Because I know that you love me. I know that there's no one else that's going to replace me. I know that no one's going to hold a candle to me. I know that shit, all right? I'm sorry that you don't, but that's the way it is. I don't think like that. I don't worry about you being with someone else. I don't, because I know you love me.
I'm not worried about you being with someone else. I'm worried. I want to know what kind of relationship I'm in.
You're in a relationship with me. We live together. We love each other. And I don't love anyone else more than you. We have a different kind of relationship that I'm going to have with anyone else.
Okay, I want to know if you are romantic online with other women.
I'm not. And you know what? It's like, What's the point? I got you here. I'm not romantic. But here's the thing.
Yell at me.
Well, I'm pissed. I'm not romantic with other women because I'm romantic with you. But here's the thing. I don't want you to have to screen it to see if I am. No, I'm not doing that.
So you have a total lack of compassion for me.
I don't have a lack of compassion for you. That's not true.
The fact that you are so angry at me, and yesterday completely just blamed me. To me, that seems like a lack of compassion for me.
Okay.
You seem to be unaware of how difficult it is to be in a relationship with a man who continuously maintains relationships with hundreds of women. I don't feel like you're loyal in communications.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not true.
Well, you won't.
That's right, I won't.
But you expect me to just trust you completely, like a idiot, okay? Like, trust you. Bear, why should I trust you completely, 100%, that you are not doing something with some other woman online or whatever, especially when you won't tell me, and you're so secretive about it, so defensive about it.
You don't have to. Don't do it. You don't have to. I'm not. There's nothing I can do. You don't have to do that. But I'm not opening up my mind, my fucking heart, my computer screen, so that you can analyze it. Not happening. So you can either trust it and be okay with whatever I'm doing, or you can be miserable, or you can not be with me.
Those are my options.
Yeah. So you get to choose, because I'm not opening that shit up to. I'm not opening my head up to you. And that's what that is.
But that's what intimacy is, Bear.
No, you get to have your own thoughts. You get to have your
I'm
own.
not talking about your thoughts. I'm trying.
That's my thoughts. My thoughts are there.
I'm trying to understand what kind of relationship I'm in.
Okay.
If you're telling me that I would be upset by what you're doing online that I don't see.
Yeah, because you're upset by things that you should not be upset by. You're just like making shit up in your own head, twisting it around so that you can be upset. Yeah.
So
You would be upset by it because that's what you do. You get upset by stuff that.
So you have no compassion whatsoever about the fact that I made a big mistake yesterday, and the 12 words I read or 14 words I read involve. This is Susanna.
I have compassion. That's why we spent the night together. That's why we were together last night. Because yes, I have compassion for you. I understand. You made a mistake. Yeah, I get it.
Wait. I need you. This is like really not working for me.
What's not working?
The fact you will not look at me. We are not having a conversation. You're yelling at me a lot.
That'll work. Oh. Well, maybe better if you sit right there so I could see you better.
just unload on me? Just tell me, just be fucking pissed. Why don't you just
Okay.
do it and
All
then
right,
get
so-
it out of your system?
So, I feel betrayed that you read my personal stuff when I asked you not to, and you said you wouldn't, right? It made me so angry, and I feel angry that you did that, and that it led to us having this fucking awful fight and this awful time yesterday when we could have been madly in love, making love, enjoying each other's company. Instead, because you read the screen when I had asked you not to, we had this awful time. I'm very angry at that. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Does it make sense that if you had not read that thing, we would have had a nice evening together? I mean,
Yeah,
it's not,
but you keep talking about a fantasy world. I did read it.
okay.
Like,
So okay,
you
wait a
keep-
minute. Okay, so let me finish. Okay, so yes, you did read it, right? And I'm angry because I felt betrayed because you did something that you said you weren't going to do. Okay, regardless of what it was or why you did it or whatever, I'm angry that you did that. And my being angry and my feeling betrayed led to us having an awful night together. Okay? So, I want you to know that whenever that happens again, that's what's going to happen again. I'm going to be fucking angry. We're going to have a fight. It's going to be awful.
And you made it clear that you're purposely going to write terrible things on messages so that if I do see them, I will be devastated.
I said that. I mean, I didn't intend for that to be true. I just want you to know that there's awful consequences
Of
for
me,
you doing that, for
for
you
me-
invading my privacy, for you invading my thoughts and my screen. I don't want it. It makes me feel awful. It makes me feel betrayed. It makes me fucking angry. Right? So,
And you're so defensive. Why? Why is
Because
it
I
such
don't
a
wanna have
horrible
to-
thing that I did?
because I don't want to have to explain myself. I don't want to have to justify my thoughts. I don't.
And so you can talk to any woman, you can do anything you want online, and as long as I don't know about it, you think that's fair game. It's fine. As long as I don't know about it.
Yeah, you have to trust me that I'm in love with you. That I don't want to. That I don't want
I
to
don't doubt that. What I'm trying to understand is your parameters.
Yeah.
And you will not tell me what those are. You're telling
See,
me
this
to
is the problem. I don't want to have to justify
and not
my
justify.
thoughts.
I'm not asking. I'm asking you to explain to me how you are, because
Okay, so-
I have a right to. I have a right. If I had a secret life,
Okay.
gambling or something.
Yeah.
If I just
Okay,
because.
so that's different.
Okay,
because
let
gambling.
me finish. If I was doing something
Yeah.
and I would say it's not hurting you,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
But it did affect my energy. It was part of my life,
Yeah.
and I purposely did not tell you anything about it because
Yeah.
I was like, it's not going to hurt him. It doesn't matter. It's not
Yeah.
him. That's, in my opinion, that is not intimacy. That is not like you. Of course, you have a right to have a private life.
Yeah.
But when I'm specifically asking you, are you having communications with other women that
Yeah.
is romantic or flirtatious or whatever, and you refuse to tell me?
Yeah.
In my opinion, that is, you're basically saying yes.
Okay, so I am having communications with lots of women. They aren't romantic. To me, they're not flirtatious, but I don't want to have to screen them by you to see if they're flirtatious or not. Okay?
You're
I mean,
a
that's
grown
just the way
man,
I
you
am.
know what
Okay,
flirtation-
so yes, then they are flirtatious. Okay, so you can deal with that. Okay? I mean, I don't know what you want from me. Do you want me to only think about you? Do you want me to only see you as the only woman on the planet? You know, where does this end? Where's the line?
I want to know if, okay, you've just told me, so you are doing that.
I don't know. You know,
You
this
just,
is why I don't want you in my head. I don't want to have to justify this stuff.
you don't have to justify it. I just want to know who I'm in a relationship with.
I'm the same as I have been all the time. I
Okay.
talk with women all the time. So maybe they could perceive it as flirtatious. It doesn't seem to me that way. Okay, I speak in a certain way, and it hasn't never changed, right?
Okay. It's not changed.
No,
Since you've been in a relationship, it's not changed.
it's never changed.
Okay.
It's always the same,
Okay.
right? That's just how I am,
Okay.
right? This is how I relate to humans.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's no difference between you in a relationship and you out of a relationship online.
I don't know that. I don't know that. I'm not going to analyze it. I don't want to analyze it. I don't want to have to justify that. I don't want to have to think about it. You know what? It's not hurting you. It's not affecting you. We're in a relationship. We're here together.
Okay, you can continue to tell me it's not hurting me. Okay,
Okay,
you
so
don't know.
Okay, so you know what? Think the worst, and we'll go with that. Okay. So whatever you want to think, go ahead, think that, and that will be the bottom line. That'll be the basis. And if you can deal with that, that's fine. If you can't deal with it, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So I mean, because this whole thing is stuff that's in your head that I don't want to get mixed up with. I don't want to have to justify your imagination as to what I'm doing and how I'm thinking with other women.
When you won't provide me with facts, I have my.
The facts is I'm here with you. I live with you. I spend all my time with you. I make love with you. I don't make love with anyone else.
Yeah, I am aware of that. Okay, I'm aware of that. But I have like ideas of the kind of relationship I want.
Yeah.
I know that seems to be not something you're comprehending. That I also have desires and needs and bottom lines. Okay? And they're not necessarily the same as yours.
Okay.
So if I'm telling you, yeah, that's not something I feel really comfortable with, and I only have my imagination to work with because you won't give me facts.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, yeah, okay, if that's how you are, be how you are.
I am being how I am.
But that doesn't mean that I can handle that.
Okay.
Or that I want that.
Okay.
I may not want to be in a relationship with a man who carries on with numerous, possibly flirtatious, you won't tell me, I should think the worst, relationships online that he absolutely does not want me to have any knowledge of. That,
Okay.
to me, is dishonest.
Okay, I'm being honest with you. Go ahead and think the worst. Okay.